Hi everyone, and welcome back to Love Molinar. How is everyone doing? This is going to be your weekly intuitive energy report. Thank you so much, guys, for your likes, shares, and subscribes and comments that you email me. I really, really appreciate it. So much stuff is coming up. Well, happy Gemini new moon, first and foremost. And I feel with this new Gemini moon, what's really important is being able to embody the childlike and the lightness of being that Geminis are associated with. I feel that we're in now a balancing of such an intense energy of coming off of Scorpio, where so much emotional I don't want to say baggage. Some was baggage, but I really felt it was really an emotional time because it was dealing with so many buried emotions and so many experiences and journeys that we have such a strong emotional connection to was being brought to our attention, and also to heal and let go. And also new emotional connections were forming, and also that intensity of that coming in. So the balance of that is the lightness, the childlike nature of Gemini, being able to embody that for summer, lightening up the mood, being able also to look at our lives right now in a very simplistic manner. And what I mean by that is, and I know I talked about that, I believe, in the last energy report, and it's still here. And I believe that this is going to carry over for at least till the end of the summer. And also for some people that may have been, that who are on the opposite end of lightness. Maybe they're very controlling. They're very they're very overly grounded, very rational, like that type of person. Perhaps their balance is being able to embody that Gemini energy and lightness and take it within their being going forward. So that energy will last a while with them because that's the polarity, that's the balance. So going back to the lightness, it's being able to look and answer ourselves with very direct, simplistic answers, and not putting the complexities of our mind and our adulthood and the way we can, as adults, as we get older, become more complex and complicated. It's really looking at your life, the questions that you are seeking answers to, in a very simplistic, light-natured approach. And it doesn't mean you're not going to have deep conversations. That's not what I'm saying. But the approach of having this lightness and also childlike. I feel play. Maybe some of you, like myself, are going to be hitting the amusement park and festivals, which is like one of my favorite things to do. I love it. I get excited like a child. I cannot wait to go and all the rides and and play all the games and just stay there till all day. And so whatever seems childlike and playful to you, it's a good idea to, start exploring that. I know my cousin's a huge bike rider, just loves riding her bicycle everywhere. And having that, and having bike partners to ride with, perhaps maybe skipping rope. I really feel like it's taking us back to our childhood. There's something in our childhood that was very supportive. It was very healing for us. It was a lot of fun for us. We enjoyed it tremendously, that we have either buried or let go. And some of it, and this one thing, or I don't know, a few things, you could have a negative association to it based on what your parents imposed on you. So also be mindful of that. And it just could be anything. It could be coloring, drawing, bird watching, astronomy. It just could be really anything, skateboarding, anything that you used to do when you were a child that brings you joy, that brings you that lightheartedness, that fun, makes you actually feel alive. So that's one part of the energy. Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of people are okay, we're at the halfway point of the year. Wow, time has gone by so fast. Well, time has been steadily speeding up. right? It's not like when we were kids, it felt like summer took forever. Time is definitely has sped up. We're in an accelerated time period with us human beings and being spiritually accelerated and ascended. So obviously time is going to speed up, and also that means your manifestation. So for me, I am receiving it as, like, I know in Buddhism, we believe in that life is cause and effect. For every cause, there automatically is an effect that registers in the universe. And based on your intent, that's when the effects will find you. Now, within an accelerated time period and also an accelerated spiritual ascension, your effects are going to register, if not immediately, within your environment. So instead of things sometimes taking months, weeks, they're going to literally take days and hours. And it's that type of conscious co-creation that we are experiencing for some of us who are on that level. And I'm sure you may have been experiencing this already, or you're about to experience this now, is seeing the causes you make, and then boom, these are the effects. And some people will say karma. I know in Buddhism we talk about, karma, and it depends. Everyone has a different view on karma. Karma is just the effects of your causes that you have accumulated through many different lifetimes. And usually karma is associated with things that are meant to be learning lessons. They're not the most productive traits and effects that we're getting. They're based on our lower life conditions of greed, of selfishness, of being angry, of thinking we're better than people, of not feeling worthy and good enough. So that people say that's your karma. It's just the negative effects of your actions. And when you speak about fortune and benefit, people will say, you have so much, you've accumulated so much fortune. You have so much fortune, you're protected, and the universe protects you when you're in alignment. And that's basically what it is. It's not up to human beings to be judge, and to bring justice, because that's the universe's job. As hard as that is to sometimes, I feel, understand and let go of, is knowing that vengeance is not ours. As much as we may feel wrong, that vengeance is not ours. It is really truly up to the universe and that person to be able to balance out the scales of their actions. So with that, please keep in mind that based on, again, our thoughts, the beliefs, the intent to which we do anything, the effects of that you're going to see it quite rapidly within your environment, because that is where we're at right now. Now, we're going to jump over to love, because, can any of my readings or reports not be about love? It's always about love, but we're talking about romantic love here. So I feel energetically what's going on with romantic love is that I want to say some of it is, it's kind of like on hold for some. Meaning that it was coming in so strong over the last couple of months. Interaction. I feel like there's this lightness that's coming, and I feel I can feel the separation, the separateness. For some people that are experiencing that, I feel that separateness. I feel for some people, in being apart from their soul connection. For some, they're completely fine with it. They're kind of going with the flow, or they have made a decision and, they're fine with this person not being in their life. And I feel for others that they're not fine with it. They may, at this time, I feel like something is going on or about to happen that's going to trigger either soul connection, where they're going to start to feel how much this person misses them. and it may just come out of the blue. Like you may get washed over with just like this feeling in your heart, your being, of someone missing you or just missing. And if it's not you missing someone and you get that feeling, then it's definitely your soul connection letting you know energetically how much they miss you. But something is definitely happening or about to happen that triggers that feeling from that person. I feel like the person that it's going to come oozing out of, it's not something that they're holding back. I feel like, yes, this person does miss this person, but there is something that is going to happen. Whether I don't know what it is. They hear something, they see something, and it just washes over them. This feeling of, oh my gosh, I miss you. I miss you so much. And with that feeling, it's like they miss you and they just want to hug you. They just want to hold you because they miss you so much. And you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your higher heart chakra. Some of you may feel it in your throat chakra, and others may feel it in their heart chakra. But definitely you're going to feel it. It's not a cerebral, it's feeling it. It's having this intense, like, oh, I miss you. So I believe that this is going to be it for right now. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I will speak to everyone soon. Thank you.